Good morning, Team McAuliffe. Today is Tuesday, March 15th, 2022, and we will now begin our day together with morning announcements. Please stand quietly and respectfully for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We will now have a moment of silence to think about what we are going to do to make the McAuliffe School a safe and happy place for all students and staff. So we do have a birthday today. It is Sophia's birthday in room 114. Happy birthday, Sophia. Hope that you have a great day. Looking at our National Days calendar, today is World Social Work Day. So not only is it a national day, it's a world day, and we have the best social worker here at the McAuliffe School, Mrs. Moulton. So when you see her today, make sure you give her a big thank you for everything that she does to take care of us on World Social Work Day. Now, we are in round 2 of March Book Madness. Yesterday, the McAuliffe Star's news anchors introduced you to the books that we're moving on to round 2. One of the books we did not get a chance to watch last week, so we're going to watch it today, and it's called This Very Tree. Check it out.
Hey everybody!
I'm Cadet Major Miriam Saeed.
And I'm Cadet First Lieutenant Curtis Chantabun.
And today we are going to be reading This Very Tree, which is a book about 9/11.
A story of 9/11, resilience and regrowth.
This Very Tree by Sean Rubin. In New York City, there once stood 2 towers. For a time, they were the tallest buildings in the world. Below the towers was a busy plaza.
That's where I was planted.
Most people who came to my plaza had a job in the city. I had a job too.
My leaves gave people shade. My branches gave birds a place to rest.
And each year, I was one of the first trees to blossom. My flowers let everyone know that spring was coming.
Some trees like a quiet park or forest, but I was a city tree. I liked the sound of wind rushing between the tall buildings. I liked the smell of rain on concrete in the summer. I liked being in my plaza, watching everyone coming and going.
I was in my plaza the day it happened.
It was an ordinary morning.
Until it wasn't.
I waited there alone. Around me it was dark and hot and close. Did the sun even exist anymore?
It was weeks before they found me.
When I came back into the light, I knew that everything had changed. The new noises and smells of the city scared me. They reminded me of what had happened.
Some people put me on a truck and drove me to a nursery in a faraway park. I was grateful to be somewhere quiet.
I had changed too.
All winter, the people at the nursery took care of me. No one knew if my leaves would come back. They did.
It was peaceful in the park. I was surrounded by other trees. Birds still visited me. That first spring, a dove made a nest in my branches.
Years passed. I regrew.
I wondered if my city was regrowing too.
Sometimes, when a shadow passed overhead, I thought about what had happened. But being surrounded by other trees made me feel stronger. Some days, I even felt strong enough to do my old job again.
That's when I knew I was ready.
It was time to go home.
A machine came to pull me from the ground. The noise scared me. Leaving scared me even more.
Then I saw it, one shining spire and many more towers surrounding a new plaza.
And in the plaza, they had planted a forest. It was filled with trees.
Between the trees, they saved 3 empty spaces. 2 spaces remained where the towers once stood. They would stay empty forever because nothing could fill them.
The third space was for me.
I wasn't comfortable at first. It had been so long since I'd heard the wind between the buildings or smelled wet concrete. But I was still surrounded by other trees, and that made me feel stronger.
I had a new job now too.
Anyone who felt a shadow overhead could stand under my leaves and find peace. Anyone who was hurt could see how my branches had healed and find hope. In my plaza, filled with so many trees, I am still the first to blossom.
And everyone who sees my flowers knows that spring will come. The end.
Thank you so much for reading with us.
We hope you enjoyed the story.
Bye!
Thank you to the Lowell High School Air Force ROTC cadets for reading this very tree for us. Now you'll have a decision to make. One of your decisions this week will be between Stroller Coaster and this very tree. You'll pick which one is going to move on to the final four of March Book Madness for this year. Now it's Tuesday. You know what that means. It's Tuesday Trivia with Miss Sargent.
Good morning, boys and girls. Tuesday Trivia here with Mrs. Sargent. This coming Thursday, we celebrate St. Patrick's Day. What color will most of us be wearing on St. Patrick's Day? Once again, what color do we wear on St. Patrick's Day? Please give your answer to your teacher, and everyone, have a great day.
Okay, so there you have it. That's this week's question. Get your answers into your teachers. Teachers, give me the names of the students who got it right, and we will put them on the wheel to find out who our winner is for this week's Tuesday Trivia with Miss Sargent. So I think that's all of our announcements for today. Remember, McAuliffe students are stars. That means we strive to do our best. We take responsibility. We're always positive and kind, and we respect ourselves and others. If everybody remembers to be a star today, then we'll have a terrific Tuesday. Have a great day, McAuliffe School.